I heard this some time ago in the Gladiators. Are you entertained? You should be familiar with those lines. Made by Maximus, played by the character Maximus, played by Russell Crowe. So we know the story for those of us who have seen the movie, and it was a question of a Roman soldier, a general who fell from grace, and he became a captive who now went into this, the gladiator fight. Then before he got to Rome, he went through so many parts, and one of it was when he was fighting, as in doing the work of a gladiator, which was more or less, people killing themselves in the ring. And you have a crowd watching and cheering. And he goes on to ask that question, are you entertained? And, I sat down for a bit to look at the human experience. And one aspect is entertainment. Yep, entertainment. I'm not here to talk about the industry and all of that, but just the concept of entertainment. People pay money to be amused, to be entertained in. So I ask, that question, what is entertainment? If I go around and sample opinions, I will hear so many things I know. What makes you laugh, what makes you giggle. Maybe somebody is juggling two balls and a group of people are watching, attention and all of that. But there's something that stands out when you look at the word entertainment. It is that thing that captures your attention, takes you to another, would I say, plane. And for a bit you forget maybe those things disturbing you and all of that, and you laugh and all of that, and your body chemistry responds. You have all the hormones, the joy hormones come up, the serotonins and all of that. But again, what is true entertainment? In all of this, when you look at it, it's like you being put in a container, you being contained. Yes, I remember writing about, this in my book, A Cocktail of Words, entertainment versus containment, and I brought up the discussion with my siblings and we're discussing, and it was like, okay, but look at that. When you are in that place where you are so excited, it's like the whole world has come to a stop, everything freezes in time, you're just enjoying yourself. It's like a container. You're put in a container, you're kept within that frame, and you are more or less like enjoying. There's this satisfaction, there's this fulfillment that comes with it. Can we really embrace it and make the best? Live. I know there are people who make money out of it. I would say they take advantage. You see us, maybe you've groomed yourself, trained yourself in a particular trade, or as we call it, talent, and you stand out there, maybe as a musician, you're playing an instrument or a singer or something, and a group of people are just there listening to you and all of that. Yes, we profit from it. But that question is, how best can I entertain myself? 3 things define entertainment. three elements. You have sound, you have light, then you have the material, which we will call the content. This could be an individual. So when you have these three things come into play, entertainment is born. But what do you mean by that? So let me break it down. Maybe in a family, the children are like, Daddy, we're bored, we need to do something. And you go bring a torchlight. That's light. Then you go get a drum, that's sound. Then you think of what to do with the third element, which is the material, the content. So you now begin to play the drums. You tell maybe one of the kids to play the drums. They say, how do I play? Just play at random. And keeps playing at random, and pattern begins to form, what we call rhythm. So Daddy gets, okay, what next do we do? Then you bring the light into it. The light comes on, and the light keeps flickering or keep moving following the rhythm of the sound, the pattern, and is moving, and is moving, and is moving. And okay, so the third element, which is the content, it could be a singing or a dancing or a flying, whatever. And the next thing you see, everybody is captured, raptured, into that mood. And the next thing you would experience is laughter, entertainment. Yeah, I know. Over time, it has been abused, taken advantage of. And that isn't it. So, let me tell you how I see it. Entertainment is a good thing. It contains us, or it is meant to contain us. That's what it's all about. That's what I see. So when next you feel bored, you feel down, you feel dejected, or you want to slide into that depression mood, go ahead and entertain yourself. Yeah. How do I entertain myself? 3 elements: sound, light, and the material. What did I say? Sound, light, and the material. And there's something about it. When you dwell on these 3 elements for long, you come to see that pattern that will appear. And the pattern will come to reveal those juicy stuffs on your inside. You come to see that when you're excited, when you are happy, the light that you actually see are the colors, the bright colors. When I mean bright colors, I'm not talking about white light. It could be the mixture of this blend of different colors that brings out, like somebody will say, they're happy in me. All right, guys. It doesn't cost much. It's not expensive. It's not. Actually, you can entertain yourself. You can entertain your family. You can entertain yourself. I am entertained. I hope I have entertained you too, listening to me. All right then. See you later.